Alright boys, here today I got a quick video that I want to make sure you are aware of, so again you can take advantage of these upcoming weeks and make sure you actually take advantage of them, and as much of grinding, as much of farming as you can do during this little time frame, so that you are prepared for whatever is to come. I'll bring that to you here today. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's jump into it, let's break it down. So again, what is the event that I'm talking about? First, I already mentioned this earlier in a different video. The costume sale should return. That's not the one that I'm talking about here today, but that should also be returning because that dropped with Trader Melly. That was in December. That was a while ago that happened, but there was an event that dropped actually before that, which was during the Fez King update, part 2 of it, which was the Liz update. That was, or rather the Lilia update, that brought us this, the SSR equipment draw rate up event, right? Now, with this, best event ever. If you have gold, if you're new to the game, you don't understand this, first off, if you have gold, you turn that into equipment, you turn that into awakening stones, you turn that into things that you need to go and, you know, level up stuff, to get gems, to do all of that. One of the best events, and whenever this drops, I always recommend you go ham grinding before it, and you just, as much gold as you have, turn that into gems, turn that into whatever you need, because it's an outstanding event. So again, that is what this is. Now, it should be returning really soon, because this dropped December 19th, correct? We're in July now, and it usually happens 2 times a year, which means we haven't gotten it yet. With the global anniversary, that is when we should see the next part of it. So again, that anniversary will land on the 28th of this month. It could be in part 1 on the 28th, or it could be on part 2 on the 11th, like this was. So again, we're awaiting that. We're awaiting a costume sale. That is the 2 things that should drop, that should happen, so keep that in mind. But while we have this time to prepare, let me show you what you can do real quick and just make sure you are aware of it. And actually, before I do that, I wanted to make sure you are aware of what the entire gear gacha is. When it's on rate up, what happens is this will become 8%, and it'll be a way better chance for you to pull all of this stuff as listed. Again, this event really comes rarely, okay? It's a rare event. We've only seen it, like, when I've played the game, actually, I think we've seen it 3 times in the last 1.5 years, let's say that. So with that being said, again, I'm going to say it now, you should prepare for it. When it's 8%, you dump all the gold you have, all the amber keys you have staved up, or stocked up, I'm trying to say, because again, you pull awakening stones, which you can get gems from when you level up your gear, hammers, anvils, all your gear sets, so you can go in and just fill out your entire box with HP defense, so you can raise your boxes and all of that. A great event for new players, a great event for all players. If you have gold, this is the way to spend it. Again, it's fully up to you with everything, but the reason I wanted to make this video and the reason I want to alert you is because now there's no 2-week gap on JP, right? You'll see 2 weeks, like if there was a gap, right? This week you'll find out, oh, guess what? There is a gear gacha on rate up next week, right? Now, you have full 2 weeks to wait. You have full 2 weeks to prepare, to save your for your gold, save everything. Now, the 1 week gap is 5 days. It's a 5-day gap, which is terrible, right? So again, you have no time to prepare. You're just like, oh, 5 days from now? Okay, let's get it. I have, again, you used to have foresight, you used to have that ability to, guess what's happening, and be able to save and prepare for it. Now, you have nothing. So, again, there's no 2-week gap, it's a now 5-day gap. So, again, if it does appear and randomly just it drops and you have no preparation, or no time for, prep, and you're screwed, it is what it is. But again, I'm trying to warn you and alert you that this may be dropping soon. So use this time wisely before it drops. So again, today I'm recording this video. It's Sunday, okay? Keep that in mind. This is the only day now, due to the new schedule that changed, you only have Sundays to go and grind gold. That is a new change that occurred. But what happens is, instead of every 2 weeks, you have Saturday, Sunday. Now it's every 1 week, you just have Sunday. Every Sunday you can go and grind, and it's half 7 on Fort Zeldris, where this is the place to grind, right? Every single day, you jump into this, or rather every single Sunday, you jump into this. If you think about it, we have, this Sunday right now, we're on the 10th, so, okay, you have the 10th, you then have the 17th, the 24th, 31st, if you want to consider it, and then it drops, right? So then you're ready for it. You have 2 or 3 more weeks if it drops a little bit later, or if it just lasts until however long. You have all that time and all of that to, prepare and just have gold for this entire event. Remember, it's about like 100 million golds you can get in 2 days. So let's say 55. Okay, 55 million you get every Sunday, which again, it's not much in time for the entire gear gacha. Plus, with this new level 100 thing, it's screwing us over completely. For example, here I have Green Gowther. I really want to level 100 this guy, but you kind of see it's for 750,000 for the first level up. I think it's like 1 million for the second one. So you're already getting out 2 million almost gold in this. There's enhancing. There's then, dude, there's so much gold. There's gear you gotta take care of with gold. Recently, I've literally went, so if you've seen my videos, you want to go back like a month or two, ago before, the entire level 100 dropped, I was doing good on gold. Now I'm getting screwed over completely. I have 2.4 million. I think I have like 16 saved up if I were to sell the rest of the chests that I do have. But really, I've been actually using the last 3 weeks of of the half stamina on the gold dungeon like really well. So hopefully I can get my gold back up. And again, if you have auto clear tickets, this is like the best, literally the best time to actually use them. And again, if you do have auto clear tickets and you have these also on other days where you know half stamina isn't a thing, you can use these currency. If you have it, you can go and just equip them. And then again, if you have skip tickets, use them as much as you can. But for my team, I'm gonna show it to you real quick. This is the team that I like running, and it's actually a pretty good team. And again, this is the team that I do run. It may not be the fastest, but it works. It's literally a 3-turn clear. Every time, you have the first wave, so I'll show it to you actually. And again, it works perfectly on auto. Sometimes King Arthur goes first, where he like does a single target. But you'll always finish it in 3 turns if you just hit hard enough. And if you look at it, my Shin isn't even like with UR gear. My King doesn't have UR, or no, King has UR gear. My Green Arthur doesn't have UR gear. And they both clear it out the same way. I have Death Pierce on bench. If you have Ragbon, that's way better to put on bench, so put that on bench. But again, you will see on auto, it'll do perfectly fine. It will still clear as it would before, right? So again, here you go. Not bad, 113k damage. Second one, it didn't finish off all the way, but again, if your Shin's a little bit stronger, and you're with better gear, it'll work. I think it's not even UR gear; it's like not even leveled up perfect rolls. SSR gear. So I gotta do that. I gotta work on my Shin here. But again, for this turn, same stuff. It'll do enough damage. It's gonna 3-turn perfectly. And then with Shin's obviously ability, he ranks up your cards. So when it does run into the 3rd turn, you just need one Fez King gold card and you kind of win. Again, the AI tends to go and put a single target first. So you'll see right here. It usually does it. Let's see if it does it this time. Knowing the AI will, right? So I'll pick Arthur's single target. There you go. Then Festival King. So again, waste a little bit of time there. If you have someone that just goes full AoE, you can use them. I think Green Hendrickson, you have that. You have, who is it? You have, I think the new mono drops. I think that should work also. So again, that's really it. With that out of the way, boom, you see it's super simple, super fast. This was like, what, a 30-second to a minute thing? And if you do this properly and you do everything perfectly, you can easily get this done. Use your silver coins, pick up stamina pots. Use your friendship coins, pick up more stamina pots. And just each day, make sure to get this done. And, right now, during this entire time where you have, the ability to build up coins before gear Gacha drops, would be pretty good. Also, if it's a thing that you want to save your currency, you stop leveling, level 100 your whole box, you can do that if you want to. But again, just your priorities, whatever you want. There's a lot of, good things you can actually do with Gear Gacha. But if it's, more important that you want to go and level 100 your whole box right now, go and do that. It costs a lot of gold. If you're doing gear right now, you want to wait on that, you can. And you can just get all the gear from there, level that up accordingly after the event. So again, just keep that in mind. Again, we don't know when it's going to drop, but it should be aimed at this upcoming festival or the one after that. So that really means that, again, at the end of this month, maybe the end of the following month could go that way. So again, we're around that time. It should be dropping soon. So if you would like to go and prepare for it, more than welcome to. If you're saying, hey, when it's announced, I'll actually go and grind for it then, you can. But again, use this time. Just go and use up the half stamina while it's here for the upcoming week so that you actually have gold to use during this event, because it's a good event. You know it is. But again, that's been it for me. Have fun grinding. Get it all done. You have literally, I'm uploading this right now. So let's say you got 16 more hours left. I don't know when I upload this. So finish this as soon as possible. Have fun.